5:30. I'd like to call the meeting to order. I want to welcome everyone. Thanks for remembering a little bit of time change that we had tonight. So maybe we should have that, tell everybody it's 5:30 or 5:15 and just be 5:30. That worked out pretty good, but you're all very good at that. So with that, we hope everyone had a chance to review the minutes from last month. And if there's any questions or corrections that anyone would like to make, otherwise we accept the motion to accept those.
I move that we accept the minutes from the last meeting.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
And we have a second from Jill. All in favor?
Aye.
And any opposed? Very good, thank you. Okay, we go right to unfinished business, Larry.
Yeah, a little skate park update. Been working with the engineers and design staff of the American Ramp Company on the positioning of the skate park and subbase. Based on the geotechnical testing we did, we determined that the soils on the north end of the site offered greater stability. So we decided to flip the original design. We're not changing the design, we're just flipping it to put the bowl at that end, which is the heaviest part of the design, on the more stable soils. Like I said, it doesn't change it at all. The only thing it does is flip it in for in. Of course, the sidewalk will come out to the parking lot. In addition, we'll be installing a geogrid reinforcement. What that is, we'll excavate 12 inches of soil. We'll put the geotechnical grid down and then put 12 inches of base 53 stone on top of that. In talking with their engineers and also with some help from G&G, we determined that that was the best route to go for this project. So
And I don't know what that, so is that a stabilizer or?
it is. And what it does is you expand that past your footprint. So think of it as a big trampoline. So it's kind of a thing that's holding it together and securing it so your foundation sits on top of that instead of it hardens the soil. Instead of having soil that goes down, it hardens that, plus you have a 12-inch base there too. So they all agreed that that was the best route to go. So that's what we're going to do. And at this time, we're still targeting, late June, early July construction start date. So things are moving along, and hopefully by our next meeting, we'll have some solid time frames and some solid answers for that. So on another note, I did talk with Liz Frazier's sister today and got her approval for that, and we're moving forward with that.
Good, very good. Okay. Any questions, Larry, on that? Okay, go right into new business.
Yeah, I'll let Sean talk about that. He was involved in that. I didn't get to be involved this year.
Okay, John?
Yeah, so I met with volunteers from ASCO Noble, who donated 2 maple trees this year. I believe they worked through open air garden like they have the past several years. It was a very rainy, stormy day when we met them. It was the quickest tree planting I've ever been a part of. But we're always thankful for the partnership with them. I believe it's been 4 or 5 years now that they've provided a couple trees for us, and we're always happy to have them over there. So thank you, ASCO Noble.
Very good.
It's always nice to, get that text or call and say, hey, where can you put trees? We can always find a place to put trees. So, thank you. And then Sean said we really appreciate it.
Radio club?
Yeah, the Hoosier Radio Club. Brian is here, but I had something, we had a letter that attached to your packet there from Matthew Carter with the Hoosier Lakes Radio Club. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight with a work conflict, but the club is requesting the use of the buyer shelter and the surrounding park area for setup and operation of their ham radio system event. This event helps bring the public awareness to amateur radio operations and emergency communication services. And it was very successful last year. In addition, they're willing to help us again with the Fall Family Fun event. Did a fantastic job for us last year, helping us with parking and communication from Lucerne to Pike Lake, and it's just a good partnership. So we'd like to partnership with them again this year. And Brian, I don't know if you have anything to add to that. Jump up to the mic there and just add that to it.
I really don't
You
need money.
you came all this way, you might as well get it.
Yeah.
Hop up to the mic there. It'd be-
Gotta get you on video here.
Oh,
Yep.
Whiting balloons. First of all, we just want to thank you for allowing us to use that park last year. Stephanie and you were both great to work with. The club was real happy. We've extended not just to the October Family Fun Night, but anytime the Parks Department needs help, you can rely on us because, like I said, we've got a good working relationship. And we're getting busier with events in Kosciuszko County, and we're not afraid to help. So if you need it, we're there. But I just want to again say thank you for your past support.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you. Okay, and I know Larry, you said what an asset and benefit they were.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they made it so easy compared to previous years. I mean, it's the manpower, the communication, it was a great improvement for our event.
With that, anyone would like to make a motion to have the radio club again participate in that Spire Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll motion to have the radio club.
We have a motion, we have a second,
I'll second.
and a second. All in favor, please?
Aye.
Any opposed? No, very good, thank you.
I would also like to say our condolences from the park for Greg Schaefer. Greg Schaefer passed away. He was an important part of this, and an unfortunate health event. Lost his life, and Greg was a great guy, and we'll miss him this time around. But I know you guys will do a great job without even thinking of him. So, yeah.
Very good. Appreciate all the help you gave us last year, look forward to this year as well.
So
Thank you. Okay, going on.
Maintenance report.
Sean?
Yeah, so, flowers have all been planted in all the downtown beds and also park beds. We still have a little bit of mulching to wrap up in Central Park, which we plan to do tomorrow. Sand has been hauled at both beaches. The lake levels have finally gone down enough that we can work some sand in there. We've been working on that the past few days. Buoys are in at Pike Lake, so the swim area is defined. We will have Center Lake buoys in either tomorrow or the following day. And, we've had our carpenter helping out at the police department with a couple of random things. They had a counter and cabinets they wanted torn out, so we offered an extra hand there. And then our maintenance staff is working hard, putting final touches in preparation for Memorial Day weekend, trying to fine tune everything. And they're doing a great job. The weather's cooperating so far this week too.
It's kind of been our kickoff date. I mean, the parks are open year round, but that's kind of our kickoff date that we always try to have everything looking up to snuff and ready to go. So Sean and the crew did a great job of that, and they're on pace, so proud of them.
Yep.
When do things like the kayaks and things like that go?
They're on now.
They're already on.
Yeah, we've
Just
had
like
those.
this weather.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Our recreation report, please.
Since our last meeting, we held a Superhero Academy on April 28th. We had our Mom Sun Dance on May 1st. On Friday night, we had the porch sign class, and then today we had Imagination Station. I think for a spring Imagination Station, we probably broke a record today. We had 71 participants. So Lene thought there were maybe 5 or 6 new families that are still, figuring out what we have going on and joining us. And then you can tell them everything that's happening all summer. So the word is spreading, just with everything, that we're doing. We're trying to be better at Facebook and social media, press releases and all of those things. So I think we're doing a great job at getting the word out. The summer concert series starts this Friday night already, and that'll run through August 14th. Saturday, May 30th, we have our kids fishing derby. And then there's a lot of things I could go over, but I'll just kind of do a quick rundown. We have 5 paddleboarding and canoeing dates, 4 library story dates. We have on Monday, June 8th, Family Nerf Day, where the whole family can come and enjoy Nerf in the gym. We have 3 dates for Wipeout, and then I think the one everyone's waiting for is Friday, June 19th,
little shy, but the picture I got him to smile a little bit there, so it was willing, but, he's always willing to give a hand wherever we need it, his, you know, his commitment and leadership, you know, he likes teaching the younger staff, you know, anything he can, and, we really appreciate that, he's trying to make them better as well, so, you know, congratulations to George, and, he serves the department well, good team member, so,
Very good. Thank you. Okay. I have a question, Larry. The basketball courts at the skate park, are those the parks?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have been since, I think late eighties maybe, or early eighties, yeah. Jeff Carey was running a, basketball league out there,
Yeah.
and, we used to bring scoreboards out there and everything, but those belong to the park. We've had them redone, I think, twice
Yeah.
since they originally broke.
And those will stay
Those will stay, yes,
when the skate park moves?
yes, yes. Yep, yep.
I did have another question. Is there any new updates, on where the old park office used to be at Center Lake on that development? You know, where's that progressing?
Not that I know of. The mayor and I.
Sorry, Mayor.
No, you're doing great.
Yeah,
Good
the mayor,
question.
Jeremy and I have had some meetings with, some contractors, and, you know, we went and, I viewed my ideas, and so has the mayor, and, it's an ongoing thing that we're working on, but, no plans are in place that I know of right now, so,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I think it was Sunday, I drove actually down to Pike Lake, and they were busy. And believe it or not, there were actually quite a few people in the water swimming, and Center Lake, and the water feature was going, and I thought, you know, it's hopefully it's something that can revert back to the park, my own opinion with that, Mr. Mayor. And, I did go to the other parks, actually, I went to Rarick and Richardson, Du Bois, and not too much was going on Sunday. Everything was concentrating with the lake areas.
Mhm.
And I just look, we've got that area, I hope when the decisions are made, that the park department is included with that, to keep those.
Larry, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've done everything I can to keep you informed and your insight on how we move down Buffalo toward Central Park. He has been probably at every meeting that I've had, or I update yet. We're just not sure what to do, but we want to obviously respect the fact, park and recreation, but also development has been a primary goal down Buffalo toward the park for years. So,
And I don't know what point I was
Right.
trying to make there,
Right.
other than I just saw people enjoying themselves in the
Right.
lake area, and the lakes are our biggest asset.
yes.
And hate to lose, once that is lost, there's no bringing it back.
Larry, I hope, Larry, I mean, speak for, I mean, you've been
No,
a
I
part
think
of
that,
it.
you know, it's nice to have a mayor that involves you in the
Yes.
decisions, and I voiced my opinion for that. And I want it to be part of it.
You do, voice your opinion. Larry's pretty good at that. That's why I want him at the meetings.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why he's there, yeah.
But you know, it's just like anything, we work to a common goal that we can
Yep.
all live with, and that's what we're trying to do, but, you know, I want it to be part of the park, I don't want it to be something that takes over the park,
Yeah.
and I think that's what we're
Yep.
working towards.
Yeah, I know it is.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you. Okay, anyone else, comments, questions, concerns? Okay, quick meeting. We would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Jill made a motion to adjourn, and do we have a second?
I'll second.
And a second, all in favor? Aye, thank you very much.